Okay, so today we're making pie crust for Phil's pie. And what I do is, I do two things. See, I make this recipe, which is in my cookbook. It's do ahead pie crust. So, but it makes a lot of pie crust because I need a lot. So my recipe for this do ahead pie crust is in my recipe book, but it's 5 cups of flour, 2 1/4 cup of, I like the butter Crisco, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 egg, 1 cup of cold water minus 2 tablespoons, and that's because you're going to put in 2 tablespoons of vinegar, which will make it last longer. That's what the vinegar's for. Because most people don't have this. This is I don't know the official name of it, but I call it a pie blender. So it blends that Crisco or that butter into your dough. And then it's really funny because you think, oh, I can't put an egg on there, but you can in the big one. Now the big one calls for the egg, the little one doesn't. And then when you do the cold water, which is in both, I do it like this. You want to put in tablespoons at a time and just kind of do it like this. And see, then I had to get my balls together. But the reason these roll out so good in both cases, I covered this up and it set in my fridge overnight. It doesn't have to always set that long, maybe 2 hours. And then it's so much easier to roll out and it won't tear up on you because that coldness just makes it stick together best. This is what it looks like when you make that many pie crusts. Now what I won't use today, I'll put wrapped in my fridge, and then if I decide I'm gonna need it longer, I'll take it out, roll it out, put it in my pie pan and freeze them, because that will keep perfectly. And that way you're way ahead of the game. So what I'm gonna do, now that I'm gonna just use my do ahead pie crust, first thing you do is you get out the flour that you're going to use to roll it in. It's kind of course, everything I do is messy. But you see, I just kind of, again, I like sifted flour because that's what my grandma told me to use. Now, I'm going to get my big crust here. I call it the big boy crust. And what I'm going to do is, see, it's chilled overnight. So, but you just got to be careful handling this. It's like, I don't know, it's like something delicate. That's why I couldn't teach Willie how to do it, because his hands are so big, meaty hands, and he was too strong. I think he learned how to do a lot more things, but he can't do this right, even though he'll tell you he can, of course, because his tore up. I said, you can't handle this like you're dealing with something hard. You have to go soft. I don't want to lose that. See, and you just start rolling it. And then you say, well, can you handle it? I just handled it. Of course, I got some on my shirt. That's why you wear an old shirt to work. And then what you're doing is you're just making this to fit. This is in my way. You're just making this to fit the pie shell. The pie plate. This is the crust. I've always loved to use a rolling pin. All right, now here's a good idea. Put your pan like this, see? Okay, is that big enough? Yeah, in certain areas it is. Okay, that's good. You want to know what if it's going to fit. I'm going to push it up a little bit right up here. Now, if you've been delicate with this like you're supposed to be, see how soft? You have to do it so soft, so gentle, just like this. And this flour keeps it from tearing apart. Then you make a mess again, put it in the middle, and then you lay it out like this. See, it's like just unfolding something. You're just unfolding it. But you don't want it, you gotta kind of look at it. Because we'll have to piece it a little bit like we're sewing in a minute. Whoops. See, some of it doesn't want to come in right. This here is just being mean. It's not doing right. But this doesn't matter. This is going to taste delicious. It may not be the prettiest pie crust y'all have ever seen, but I can guarantee the taste of it. I'd rather something taste good than look good. I wish it'd do both, but that's not always possible. Now there's two different ways you can do the top of this crust. You can do it like this. Put it in the flour like this. Put it in the flour. It's kind of like you're playing with Play-Doh, but it's a pie shell. Now, the next thing you'll do gently is put little picks like this, little stabbings, because that way this won't just blow up in the middle. It'll stay down. Don't want to go too hard, just little bitty ones. And this is what it looks like. Now, this is a pie dough ready for Phil's middle. So now what I do, I go put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And it is 11:20 at 10 minutes. And that is how you make a pie crust, or a bunch of them.